There
On
must
our
be
sister
something
there
different
is?
about your sister. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all. What?
What the hell? Oh my
There's only one
gosh!
possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
Oh my gosh, what the hell?
Check out g2a.com for the best deals in games, peripherals, and also gift cards and more. Check out the link in the video description. Also, if you're new here to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you guys can get notified on my latest videos.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Wild One and welcome back here to my YouTube channel, and we are now currently back here to Genshin Impact. So yes, we are now currently back here once again, and we are now currently continuing this Archon quest. This is actually the final part. I think, well, honestly, I'm not really sure. It might actually take a bit more longer than that, so I might actually cut it again. But we are now currently here at Toast to Victory. We're now going to talk to Kole. Apparently, we have already pretty much won. Apparently, I had no idea what happened to the doctor now just because Nahida apparently let him out. And yeah, a lot of stuff literally just happened. Anyways, we are now currently going to climb up here and just going to talk to Nahida. I mean Kali, sorry. This is pretty much just a celebration after our big win. Oh, there's actually a chest right there. Might as well try and get that later. By the way, guys, I also stream on Twitch, so if you guys are interested, um, the link to my Twitch channel is currently down there in the description below.
Good morning.
Okay, anyways,
Looks like you're awake.
here we are.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you like it.
Is the traveler currently have a tongue
Well,
right now
that I've
coming out of
recovered
his
from
mouth?
Elazar, I'm feeling
That's
better
actually a
than
nice
ever.
detail.
I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now. And Paimon bets
Oh
that
yeah,
I'm delicious.
Elazar is caused by the forbidden knowledge. I forgot
Oh,
about
by
that.
the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Paimon hasn't already read it.
Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up, so Paimon didn't open it. All right, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilu. Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's
Ooh.
reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days. Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
Yeah, we are just doing our
Sometimes
part.
I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
Well, she's amazing too.
You're embarrassing me. Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look. Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Okay, dokie, we will inform Master Tainari then. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I am probably going to finish the whole entire quest at on this video, so this video might actually take longer than my usual. As a matter of fact, the rest of my other
morning.
videos
How
about
do you
this quest
feel
is
today?
already long.
We feel
So,
much better. How about you?
how's your wound,
I'm recovering
Tainari?
well. Thanks for asking.
But
I
from
don't
the
think
looks of
he
it,
actually got
you
a
seem to
wound
be
though,
already
as far
busy
as I
with work
remember.
again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
I appreciate that's a lot to
By
ask.
the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps, or alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think
So
of
it's a
it, Sino
surprise for
doesn't
him.
seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
I guess Nilo's only planning on telling him once the festivities are
You and
underway.
Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kala has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me.
Yeah, just do your duties first then.
You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidya forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Is your master alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidya forest. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
Yeah,
There's nothing we
truly.
can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Alrighty. So, it seems like that we now have to get to the Grand Bazaar. I wonder what kind of festivities do we have in place. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping for another beautiful cutscene. Like, all of the cutscenes here in this game is just phenomenal. Like, truly. Like, I'm starting to want more. Okay, oh, are we going to talk to these guys?
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letter, so here we are!
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Okay, guys. So I'm currently now back. So I'm just going to tell you guys right now. So apparently OBS just pretty much crashed at the very beginning. So yeah, a huge portion of the video is right now missing. So apparently I'll just update you guys. So apparently Nilu just pretty much told us to literally talk to the people that she has currently invited, because she has never even received a reply to the letter that she sent them. So we have already spoke to Al Haytham, and now we're currently here in Port Ormuz. So yeah, anyways, we're just pretty much continuing here right now. So sorry for the huge portion cut of the video right there.
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh,
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him. Don't mention it. You better get going.
all right, on to our next stop.
Okay, so sadly, a huge chunk of the video is now pretty much missing. Apparently, Al-Haytham was also actually, having a, how can I say this? A very heated, argument with a random dude. Apparently, that is currently a new character. I currently forgot his name. Apparently, it's his roommate. So anyways, Al-Haytham and Dia and, of course, Dunyazard. So apparently Dunyazard is also bird as well, so that's great. So yeah, anyways, they should be going to the or they say activities that Nilu is currently planning. Okay, here's General Mahamatra. We haven't seen the desert dwellers yet.
It's been a while since we last visited Aru village. Ah, there's Sino.
Hold on, I'm currently lagging right now. You know why?
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave. So now we're out and about again.
Oh shoot, hold on, I'm currently lagging.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
Okay, hold on, pausing this. Why am I lagging so hard? Okay. Alright, we're just continuing.
And Tanari is recovering well too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing. My
Oh,
friend
there's the
suddenly
desert
appears in the
dwellers
desert.
now.
Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Raman! And, huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
I also
Don't
forgot
worry,
that this
these are
is the
friends.
girl that we
You
have
need to be
currently
so guarded.
played with
I see.
last time with Naida. How are you doing
I'm
lately?
doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
You're not going to be a scholar anymore?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sitaria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sitaria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Sitaria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the Academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sitaria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become. Sitaria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
We've heard.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the Academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sitaria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
Nah, just an invitation.
We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
Yep, he doesn't know.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Tighnari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
You two are invited as
I
well.
still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Okay, we've got all that down.
We'll be sure to give the message to
Our
Nilu.
job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
Okay, wait for the feast. 19 to 24. Okay, now this is it. Okay, let us move it to there. As a matter of fact, it's already around 19, so we're just pretty much going to backtrack a bit. Okie dokie.
May the glory
Oh,
of the
wait.
princess bring
Okay,
light.
so it's actually 2 days later. Okay, just another more. And yeah, just wait for a bit, I guess. Okie dokie.
Today's the big day.
There you go.
Grand Bazaar and see.
Okay, Grand Bazaar, here we go. Come on, give me a very good ending cutscene for this moment. Come on. I hope OBS hasn't crashed yet. Alt-tabbing right now. No, it hasn't. Okay. Man, I've been having a lot of issues lately with OBS. Dang. Okay. Here we go. Oh man, the gang is all here.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Good evening.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over
Even
here.
better indeed.
Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat
This is
about all
actually a
sorts of
smaller
fun things.
celebration, actually.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow, Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here. Whoa, it's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru, and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
That's one more talent under our
It's such a
belt.
blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Return to the academia, abandoned and neglected.
Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The
Oh,
Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
so
This
that's
should be
what
something
everyone
everybody should
currently knows right now.
Huh? You look surprised. I didn't
The,
say anything wrong, did I?
the whole entire thing is
No,
actually
everything you said
different.
is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah. What's
Oh
with that
my
face?
gosh.
You knew all of this already.
Don't mind me, my mind was elsewhere.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to
Greater
say it.
Lord Rukadevata
Those
literally
sages
changed
really have
all of
some
their
nerve.
memories then.
500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
It seems everyone forget little Greater Lord Rukadevata. Oh wow. Wow, holy crap. That's something.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life
Very
working as the
simple
Academia's
idea.
scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
You just want to be a peaceful scribe,
It's reason
okay?
enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, talk to everyone at the feast, eh? Man,
My lady, the grilled meat
I'll
over
hate
there
them
is
is really
delicious.
something.
Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax.
This is
No
actually
wonder
an
everybody
awkward
likes
placement.
to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello! Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
My pleasure.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Just point. Okay, let's go to Nilu.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thanks for inviting us.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
We have a message to tell you.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
Okie dokie. Time for General
The
Mamatra.
atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious. Yeah. I don't often come to such places. But it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
It's alright, don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Okay. I guess it's just Alhaitham now.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
I thought you might find it
No.
boring.
This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Okay, now we have a cutscene. I think.
Hey!
Never mind.
Your head is starting to droop.
Feels like I'm about to nod off.
Hey! You can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy.
Really now?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
That is just how Paimon currently does it on herself. Man, this is actually a beautiful scene. Oh! Okay, something else going on. What is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Naida.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with. Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Okay, it's just a simple thing.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me? But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring
She has a
them and
point.
ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want. Let me think about it. Okay. Yes, I have.
Okay.
You said I
Um,
should go thank everyone as myself, right? So I've
did
decided
she
to borrow
connect
your body for the
everyone?
time being.
Oh wait,
Please don't blame
no.
me. The floor also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Oh wow. She just pretty much used this body now. Okay, this is going to get awkward.
Everyone. Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
Oh man, this is going to be awkward.
Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh
I
wow.
took the liberty
Now
of
this is
occupying a
something.
traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me.
Should
Even
have
if
told
that
us
meant
that you're
placing your own
using
safety
our
in
body
peril
first
and
before
taking
you
the risk of
literally took
becoming
over it.
enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Oh man, this is so wholesome, guys. It literally warms my heart. Man. All is well and ends well. I guess the only thing we have to do now is pretty much just
Are you awake?
talk to
Did you
Nahida
rest
now in
well?
person. I think I slept all right.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. All right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Okay. So I guess we'll just pretty much go to the sanctuary then. Okay, do we have a teleporter? I hope so. Okay, we're just teleporting right now. Okay. Man. This is so wholesome. This is just beautiful. Man, I just wish that they currently made a more beautiful cutscene right there. Oh wow. So this is now her very office then.
Nahida! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know?
Hmm. About Fontaine, the next stop on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates on a judicial system. Does their Archon personally judge people? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse
Oh
herself
boy.
in that sort of atmosphere.
Sounds like a
As
democracy.
Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
My gosh, if Inazuma is actually dictatorship and just pretty much hell, I don't know what it is here in Sumeru. I think Fontaine right now is literally going to be the freaking democracy here in Teyvat.
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
About what happened after I
You
fell
mean,
asleep that day.
what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the gnosis?
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation.
Oh my gosh.
However,
I
in
wonder
spite
how
of the bad
powerful
situation,
the
I
freaking
still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor.
Shnaznaya
I'm
military
sure you
then.
remember the entity that changed your fate.
I guess it's
the
just
Heavenly
called as the Fatui
Principles.
then.
In
Or
fact,
probably it's
the
just a
Heavenly
another
Principles has been
faction.
quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it was just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, The exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
Okay, I've got nothing else to
Are you
say now.
sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet? Huh?
Yeah, we are
You
sure.
mean about your sister?
Oh,
While you
she
were resting at
knows!
Candarville, I took some time
She
to perform an
knows!
Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Okay, but we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister. This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there
On
must
our
be
sister
something
there
different
is?
about your sister. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all. What?
What the hell? Oh my
There's only
gosh!
one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
Oh my gosh, what the hell?
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Ah man. Do you know what she has been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just
Oh,
as
so
her
there
journey
is
was about
actually
to
a
reach
time
its
gap.
conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy. What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her? All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Would it be related to the Abyss?
Even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
There must be probably a time gap when our main character currently shown up.
The Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descenders?
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it. Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
Oh my gosh.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them? That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders,
So the girl that pretty much brought us here is the first one.
It could take me some time. Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
Same here, Paimon.
Even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here.
And soon, you'll
My
also
gosh,
begin your
that
journey
is
anew
a
and
big
depart from
thing.
Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate. Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida. The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Oh man. Quest completed. Oh my
After our last
gosh.
conversation with Nahida, Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy.
Oh man, same here. Oh my god. Okay, now we're going to the interlude chapter. It might be the interlude for the freaking.
Descenders. So,
Okay.
does that just mean
Seriously.
people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
So many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
Oh my god. Anyways. Yeah. We're going to continue the next Archon quest. Seems like this will be an interlude for, or should I say probably a prologue before we currently go ahead and fight another abyss. Or should I say probably there might be a another story quest before we currently go ahead and continue to Fontaine. So anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Like, I'm very sorry that a huge portion of this video just got cut just because of it crashing, but hey, seems like we have accumulated a lot of time as well. So yeah, apparently that's pretty much it for this video guys. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also please do leave a comment down there below. What do you think are the descenders even really are? Like, come on. It's now the first one is literally the god of heavenly principles. Like, holy hell. Man, as the story progresses, the plot thickens. So yeah, anyways, make sure to follow my Facebook page and also my Twitter account if you haven't already. I also have a Twitch channel if you guys are currently interested. All of the links is down there in the description below. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye.